Today I get to interview comedian, actor TJ Miller. He starred in the film Cloverfield by J.J. Abrams. He's been in She's Out of My League. He was in the movie Get Him to the Greek. He's also going to be in Yogi Bear, set for release in December 2010. Check out the interview. So I want to know what's new in the world of TJ Miller. What is happening? What projects do you have coming up?
Well, constantly I'm on Twitter.
Okay.
You gotta get on there. My Twitter name is not TJ Miller because a woman in Pennsylvania took TJ Miller.
So you actually go out of your way to say you're not TJ Miller, but you are TJ Miller.
Yeah, well, my website is tjmiller.doesnothaveawebsite.com.
But that's contradictory because you do.
It is.
That's messing with people's minds.
It's the enigmatic dichotomy that is TJ
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And then you're referring to yourself in the third person. That's the ultimate enigmatic quality.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had problems saying that word.
It's a toughie.
I say enigmatic a lot, but
especially if you don't have a tongue.
It makes it harder to pronounce a lot of words. Mm-hmm. So yeah. That's your Twitter account where you're featuring your latest projects.
But I'm in 3 movies this year. So Unstoppable with Denzel Washington.
Okay.
I'm in Gulliver's Travels with Jack Black.
Oh my.
And then I'm in Yogi Bear playing one of the 2 Rangers, Ranger Jones, and that'll be out December 17th.
And so that's a pretty big role. These are all big roles, they sound like.
Yeah, the Yogi Bear is a really big role, and the other 2 are sort of smaller but interesting roles.
Are they going to make action figures of you once that comes out, probably?
Boy, I hope so.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Like little miniature, you could like play like action figure with yourself. You're like, hello, I'm TJ. Like that's got to be kind of a good ego boost.
Yeah, for people that sort of play with a smaller version of me and say, hello, I'm TJ Miller.
What got you into comedy and everything? What got you started?
Well, I was doing ventriloquism for a long time.
Really? You were doing the same art as this guy?
Well, you're not a ventriloquist dummy. You're just a puppet. So ventriloquism is an art where you have to learn how to speak without moving your lips. And what Matt Sky does is just he talks and then moves his hand at the same time.
And he's sort of just cheating, I suppose, in a sense.
Well, it's not cheating. It's just anybody can do that, whereas ventriloquism is an art form that not a lot of people can do.
You can actually do ventriloquism?
Uh-huh.
Okay, can you say something?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it.
What do you want to hear?
Oh my gosh.
There it is, that's it.
That's so eerie. Maybe do it with a fork. That'd be so cool.
I use for your salad.
Oh my gosh. That's so straight. It's surreal. It's really... Right.
It's like magic.
I was creeped out.
So I didn't do magic, but I did ventriloquism, and I'm an accomplished juggler.
Okay.
Which means I accomplished the ability to juggle. So I can juggle...
So I want to ask you more about your stand-up. You're a passionate stand-up comedian. What got you into it? What do you talk about up there? What's it like to be a funny person?
Well, what's it like to be a funny person?
What's it like?
It's great.
I try. No one ever laughs at my jokes.
Yeah, no, it's good. I started doing stand-up in Chicago, and I was there for 4 years, and that was where I sort of came up in the Chicago comedy scene, on the north side and the south side. So I did some more urban clubs, which is that's the way that comedians talk about black clubs and black people.
What are the jokes different out there? Do you have a different style when you're in Chicago than say out here?
Same jokes. My comedy is sort of observational and absurdist, kind of mixed together. But then if I do a Southside club, at the end of it I'd be like, boy!
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
It was same jokes, but at the end of the joke I'd go, boy!
And that automatically gets the laugh?
Well, no, the joke's not good, no, but that's how I tailor the material to an African-American audience.
Oh my gosh. It's like the equivalent of having like a spinning bow tie or something, kind of like...
Right, yeah, it's the black spinning bow tie.
Right.
Is boy, that's the black spinning bow.
Are you accepted in those clubs, or are they're kind of like, oh, who's this guy?
I do okay in those clubs, but I obviously I do more mainstream rooms, or north side rooms as we call them in Chicago, and then I just tour and do stand-up all over the States, and then in Los Angeles and New York I perform a lot.
How much of the time are you touring?
Whenever I'm not doing a film or a television show, I'm usually on the road. Then I'll have spaces of a week or two in between, but I go on the road for a few weeks at a time, and I just do as much stand-up as I can.
So you almost don't live anywhere. It's probably like that, right? It's like you just feel like you're always in hotels and such.
I live in Los Angeles, but yeah, I spend a lot of time traveling.
And do you go overseas too, you mentioned?
Yeah, I've been to England. Where are you from?
I'm London.
Really?
Yes.
Your accent sounds more like Yorkshire.
Yes,
yeah.
he's anyway. So you've traveled a lot, you said, right?
Yeah. I performed in the UK, and then, I performed in New Zealand also.
Oh, that's kind of a cool place, right? Yeah. Lots of kangaroos down there.
That's more Australia, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Are there some kind of kangaroo-like creatures down there? I thought there were.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to the zoo, you can see a lot of stuff.
Okay, so like I said, the zoo, you have all the options of all the creatures.
Yeah.
No matter where you go.
You can see those in San Diego.
That's what's so convenient about zoos. I think they're awesome. That's what's so great. Everybody, be sure to check out his website. Hilarious guy. Coming up in all kinds of movies. Yogi Bear, Denzel Washington movies.
Unstoppable.
He's been in other movies.
Right.
He does stand-up. And your schedule's on your website and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
Please go. Yeah, I travel all over the United States.
All right, thank you so much. I want to shake your hand here.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you very much.
All right,
Can I just do this real quick?
Well, what are we doing?
That's all. Just wanted to do
that was interesting.